most frequently asked question I get as an outspoken Christian, and that is, how do you prove God? I get questions like that all the time. Is there really evidence for God? Can you show me God exists? How do you really know God exists? And I understand. Before you can even begin to delve into Christianity, a person has to believe that God exists in the first place. Now, if you've believed in God since you were a little kid, this is no problem for you. But if you've come from a home that doesn't start you out with a belief in God, this is hard to decide for yourself if God does exist. There's no real tangible proof that God exists. You can't just go out of your house and look up and see God. It just doesn't happen. You can't walk up to God and touch Him. You can't feel Him like you do wind or rain. You can't smell Him, and you can't taste Him. So if you have no physical evidence, how can you prove God? Well, as a Christian, I get into lots of debates with agnostics and atheists. And one of the ironic things I found is in the debates they claim to be very rational and saying God does not exist, but then the first thing they bring up is there's no empirical evidence. You might be wondering, how is this ironic? Well, there's a difference between being rational and being empirical. Being rational means you fully rely on logic, ignoring empirical evidence. And being empirical is obviously the opposite, where you fully rely on the empirical evidence and don't delve into the understanding and the reasoning behind what you're seeing. There are several things we can view empirically but not view rationally. For example, the theory of gravity. We can see how gravity relates with the mass of an object. We can see how gravity relates with how far away an object is from another object. And we have even found the general gravitational constant of the universe. But with all of this, we don't understand what makes gravity itself tick. We just don't. So in the same way we can empirically prove that gravity exists, we can rationally prove that God exists and have the rational view of Him. Now, this video was just to make a point about the difference between rational and empirical evidence, but in my next few videos I'll be going over some of the basic ways to prove God rationally. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends. I'm the Simple Apologetic, and thanks for watching.